we're gonna do Get Ready With Me. Um, I'm just still trying to wake up. I don't know. I'm just so drained, you guys. Ever since being sick, it's like I'm so drained. Well, I'm still kind of recovering now, so there's that. But I just wanted to pop in and say hello while I get ready, hang out. Whatever happens, happens. Um, but yeah, I'm freaking tired. Guys, this flu is way worse than COVID. For me, anyway. And I had a hard time with COVID. Whatever flu bug's going around, you guys, I hope none of you get it. Unless you have a really strong immune system, then you can probably weather it. Aw, Northern Girl. Hi. How are you? Hi, Pink Star. I appreciate you dropping by. Why are you sad? You were sick 22 days from the flu, right? Yeah, I'm on day 12, I think, or 13. I don't know. It's been a long time. It's hard to keep track. Oh my god, did? Really? A 6-year-old boy killed his teacher. Yes, COVID flu. Oh. Good morning. Good morning. Pocket full of sunshine. Oh wow, I didn't know she was dead. Wow. Oh gosh, that's pretty heavy. Oh my god. Yeah, he shot her. Yeah, I heard about that. And I was like, what the hell is a 6-year-old doing with a gun, dude? Like, honestly, like, I don't understand that. That is so sad. That's really, really sad. Man. Sad to hear that she passed. The whole situation just sounds awful. Like, I don't understand. I can't wrap my head around most of the shit that goes on nowadays. I just don't understand it. Um, you know, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. You're homebound? Why, sweetheart? Why are you homebound? What happened? Usually you're always going out and um, you seem to have a lot going on usually. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I just like to call myself a shut-in because, like, I feel like that's more. I mean, realistically, I don't leave very often either. Um, and if I were to get down to the reasons as to why that is, I think I've always been more or less more of a homebody in my sobriety anyway. So, excuse me. That's probably going to be happening. I apologize for coughing and sneezing and whatever else. I'm still on the mend. I think it's just residual phlegm that's kicking it in my lungs that wants to hang out for a while before I actually get better. But like if I were to dig deep and be like, well, how come you hate going anywhere? I mean, yeah, it would have a lot to do with everything that's going on in society today. But the thing about that is, though, I try to get out as much as possible. And my only driving force are my kids. And so, like, knowing, like, oh, let me go take them here, let me go take them there, let me go, that helps a lot, like, having them, you know what I mean? Because otherwise I would be homebound. I would be. Um, and it has a lot to do with my anxiety. Yeah, if you had kids, it would be different, right? Because you would have to go out. You would have to go take your kid to school, or, you'd have to go to extracurriculars, or you'd have to go, you know what I mean? Your kids are grown. That would be really hard, Northern Girl. and they live far away. I'm sorry. Yeah, that would be rough. I'm trying to think, like, if I probably wouldn't leave the house if it wasn't for them, you know? I'm like thinking about that. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't leave. I mean, I'd probably just do like DoorDash or something, or like get my groceries like delivered. I would. I'm being real. And my anxiety already had me like that. Like, my anxiety already, I was already like that, okay? And then you add all this bullshit that's going on. It just makes it worse. And I get it. I get it, Northern Girl. But we can't let fear win. We will not. We will not. Even if it's just walking around your neighborhood, or I mean, I'm trying to think. I even try not to leave my house for doctor's appointments, as ridiculous as that sounds. Like going to the grocery store, right? Me too. I hate it. Not because it sucks to have to go pick out food or shit, but um, for like just, I mean, I am anxiety ridden. Are you an empath, Pocketful? Sometimes I like to think that I am too, but I mean, I don't really know. Like, um, I don't know. I've been torn. Like, I'm pretty sure I am, but dealing with people, wondering if they'll shoot you, yeah. Or even just like, I don't know, like just certain people like say certain things, and I get triggered. Yeah, it sucks feeling everyone's crap. That's kind of why I turned to alcohol for so long. Like, I know, isn't it sweet? I love Pocketful. She's a sweetheart. I remember my mom was talking about it because I think if you actually get it from your pre-generations, like generations before you, typically have, you know, that, empath, or they're like psychic or like something, like, and then it goes down to you and you take it on. And I remember my mom saying, "Oh, I hate going to the grocery store. I feel everybody's all tense." And I'm like, "How do you feel everyone's all tense?" This is back when I was partying and what have you. And so I was just like, "What are you talking about? Like, you're weird. Like, just ignore people." But now that I'm older and I'm sober and I'm forced to feel everything, it really is very hard. It's very hard. Um, and I'm in the process of like coming off of medication, and which makes it even harder. you know, um, if you guys don't know my journey, yeah, I mean, I've always I've seen stuff since I was little. Um, that could be a whole other stream, really. I do want to do paranormal streams, though. I have a couple people lined up that want to do it and discuss things that are, I guess, unexplained, really. I mean, it's explained if you're like into that whole like empath psychic type stuff, which honestly I used to embrace a lot. And I still do to a degree, but I focus more or less trying to like tame that, and keep it, put it in a box, okay, close it, lock it up, put it away, and it doesn't exist, right? It just doesn't. Like, that's how my mind works. And so it's better for me to do that than to like take on everybody's bullshit. I know most of my subscribers aren't even awake yet. Or they're at church. Or busy. It is Sunday morning. Let's see. It's 9:14. I gotta get the show on the road. Um, I was asked to do a simple look. We can discuss anything you guys want to talk about. I'm not opposed to having a discussion about anything, you know. Um, But yeah, we can talk and hang out and shoot the shit for a little while I get ready. And somebody asked me to do like an easy look, something that they could do, you know, themselves. And so I feel like I've been doing a lot of easy looks lately, but I guess not. They're easy to me, but I've been doing makeup on YouTube for a very long time. So they may not be easy to everybody. So this is going to be just a chill. I mean, I'm going to cover the whole face. If you don't have to do this part, like if you have good skin and shit, just put some BB cream on and you're good to go. But I need to cover everything up. This is the part that takes the longest for my makeup, I feel like, because I just have to put a shit ton of stuff all over my face. Yeah, coming off of medication, yeah, it's really hard. Because that's my anxiety medication. And so I'm like, you medicate and put your bubble around yourself? Yeah. Like, unfortunately, I don't have that anymore. I don't have that crutch. I don't have the crutch to like, well, like, medicate in a sense, like, alcohol. You know, I don't have that anymore. And so it's hard. Because that used to get me through it. It would silence the voices, I guess you can say. That makes me sound schizophrenic. Okay. Not that there's anything wrong with being... Hi, South Michigan Media. You got off of your antidepressants? Okay. Well, it's going to take a minute for you to start feeling normal again. It's going to take a minute, okay? And I weaned off of mine. Like, I took forever. I took so long. I did baby steps, dude. I was, like, eating crumbs of my medication. Like, literally. Like, I was like, I'll take this crumb, you know? And it's taken me a couple years, yeah. It's taken me a good couple years to come off of my medication. But it's crazy what like a little tiny piece actually makes such a big difference, you know, and you wouldn't think so. And like some of my meds I'm going to stay on for the rest of my life, and I'm totally okay with that. It's not that. Like I don't have to quit everything. Just there were a couple that just weren't working anymore. They just didn't work. And so why am I, if it's not working, why am I taking it, you know? So yeah, I've been a little, yeah, because they stopped working, and I'm not just gonna keep taking more and 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 more. You know what I mean? That doesn't make any sense to me. That means it's not working. The end. Like I'm not gonna fuck with that. You need anti-aging medication? Shut up. That's bullshit. You know, I'm just gonna embrace that I'm getting older, and you know, I joke around and like, oh, I'm getting wrinkles and shit. I'm 39, for those of you who don't know. And I mean, I joke, I kid, you know. And I'm like, I'm probably gonna get some filler. Or I'm gonna get this, that, or the other. I'm not really being serious. I'm really not, because one, I can't afford it, and two, you probably go to bed soon. The sun is already up. Oh yeah, vegan. She's a vampire. She's a vampire. She's a vampire. Now, I used to be a night owl myself before kids. There's really nothing you can do besides embrace it. Are you talking about like the empath abilities? Or is that what you're referencing? Vegan. You'll lose a lot of weight. Really? Oh, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I just barely finally quit taking my crumlets. I call them crumlets. Because I was literally like, no age. Oh, yeah, age. For sure. You have to. I mean, we all get old. We all die. You know, it's part of life. But, like, I literally just stopped taking my last crumlet, I would say, well, I want to say like a week or two ago. Crumlet, I think it's funny. And so, I'm still feeling kind of like, I think that's why I got sick. Well, no, everyone had the flu here. That's why I got sick. But I think that's why it's taking so long. My body's like, okay, first you just take me off your medication. Now you have the flu. What's going on? Like, it doesn't know what to do. It's kind of like tripping out. Brain zaps. Yeah, they stay around for a while. I mean, I expect those to be around for a minute, you know? And that's fine. And they're not as bad as they were when I just stopped taking it. Back when I found out I was pregnant. I just stopped my meds. Like, the first time. The second time around, I weaned off of them, like, as fast as I could, obviously. But, yeah. The brain zaps aren't as bad as they were the last time I weaned off of my medication. But they're there. Yeah, it's fun. I try to take, like, Advil or Tylenol or something like that to help minimize the pain. I sharpened all of my eyeliners and lip liners last night. I've cleaned all my brushes last night. I'm really proud of myself. This is huge. I typically don't do that. You guys know, if you've been following me, you know it's hard for me to freaking get time to do that. But I did, and so I'm so proud of myself. I got a clean foundation brush here, which I'm going to use today. It doesn't make you look younger. It just makes you look small and creepy. Are you talking about fillers? Hold on. Yeah, it's a curse. I agree with that for rich women. Yeah, I'm going to actually head out. Believe it or not. And the concealer that I used were these three right here. This is Tarte C. This is Tarte Shape Tape. And then this is Juvia's Place. So I used 3 different concealers because you guys already know. I'm not going to say the M word. Now I'm going to put a little foundation. Okay, enjoy your shower. Peace and love. Love you. Thank you for hanging out, Northern Girl. Have you seen Madonna? I kind of saw her in passing. Like, I think I was watching, I was just like scrolling, and I look what Madonna did to her face. I'm like, holy shit. That's awful. But I mean, you know, and then I'm going to use Tarte Double Duty Beauty. Yeah, I shared her channel recently, actually, on my community posts, if you can't find her by typing her in. You don't do videos anymore? Aw, okay. Well, in the case you ever want to get back to it, you know, you never know. That could change. You never know. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of like, let me spray this brush actually. It's still a little damp from when I washed it, to be totally honest with you. But, oh no. That's right, I can't find my setting spray. I don't know what happened to it. So I'm using this one. That's okay. This is my makeup smock that I'm wearing. I use it to put makeup on. I have like, I would say 5 shirts and sweaters that I rotate that I use to put my makeup on. And this is my newest one. I don't want to get makeup all over those I'm actually planning on wearing. I'm using you guys as a mirror. I want to see real faces and normalize real boobs too. So sick of seeing fake boobs. Yeah, I agree with that. 100%. Not that there's anything wrong with like fake boobs, but I certainly want eventually to get like a lift. But I don't think I would ever put anything in my body that's foreign, aside from my medication. Not a fan of fake boobs, yeah. They just, I mean, unless they're done, there are some that are like done really well, like, and you can't tell they're fake. Like, that is different. But like those big balloon, like, weird looking ones, like, I don't, like, I'd rather just keep my boobs the way they are, personally. But, some people, I mean, can pull them off. I think it just depends on how they're done, really, because they can be done in a way that it looks natural. Yeah, there's nothing fake about you. That's cool. And you're so cute, too. I feel bad for little girls that have to, oh my gosh, I can relate to this so bad right now, that have to grow up thinking they should look like Kylie. Oh my god. It's just so sad. That's why parents have to be so, like, I hover over my kids, dude. Like, I'm a hovering mom. I'm a strict hovering mom. And like, even the commercials nowadays, like, you can't even like leave TV on for 5 seconds, and then, because then there's some commercial that's inappropriate. You know what I mean? It's just so fucked off. Like, can't, like, can we just not, please, dear God? And then I just push it in. I know it's weird. I push it in. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna cover my. This is gonna be a full face of makeup, but my eyeshadow is gonna be really easy. It's just sad. Mm. But if you think about us, like, we had to grow up with like, our generation. We grew up with like Britney Spears. Like, granted, I hated her and I didn't like her and I didn't listen to her music, and I was like, ew. But like, she had the perfect body, right? And that's what every girl wanted to look like Britney. You know what I mean? I personally thought she had a very plain face. I mean, her body was banging, but her face looked like just plain, like average Jill, you know? Um, her eyes are kind of far apart. I'm not talking shit. No. I'm not talking shit. But you know what I mean, though? I never was a fan. Sorry for those Britney fans. Don't come for me. Never was a fan. Couldn't stand her music. Um, but, I mean, we grew up with women. I mean, at least she had, like, it was bad enough with magazines, ads. Yeah, now we have Photoshops, crazy, right? There's just a lot of ugly drama on here. I see. And I don't want to be a part of that or have that coming into my channel. Yeah. I get you, Pocket Full of Sunshine. I understand that 100%. Instagram. Yeah. YouTube doesn't really, like, protect you very much. It's just kind of like, whatever, you know. Which is weird, because I would think, like, some of these channels, they just exist, and they're just for tearing people down, and um, all the exposing is just kind of overkill, you know? The Chosen One community is full of hate and drama. I could see that. Because they think that they're like chosen, right? That's funny. I heard the knitting community is really full of trauma. Well, really, you could create your own channel, and all it has to be is what you want it to be, you know? And a lot of times that doesn't really sell. Like, people don't want to watch um, happy things. They want to watch, like, miserable things or things that will get them all riled up, you know? It's because we have no real emotion in their real lives. They don't have any real emotion in their real lives, like whether it's good or bad. So this is all they have, you know what I mean? But you can just block those people. That's why I have so little people in my chats, is because everyone is blocked. Like, literally. I mean, if you're chatting in here, you're not blocked. You thought that was his community, the chosen one? His community? Yeah. I mean, I don't claim to be any better than anybody else, you know? I mean, I'm a middle-aged mom of two, a recovering alcoholic. I mean, I think I could relate to a lot of people, actually. Or people could relate to me, too. Yeah. I try to keep it as real as possible. That's safe, you know? Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to contour real quick. And then we'll get started on the easy eye look. It's going to be super easy today. God, my eyes are watering. I apologize. Oh, gosh. Ugh, awful. Where? Oh, these are my brushes right here. I cleaned. Yes. I couldn't get the black off of this one, so it looks gray. I tried so hard, too. It's like stained. That's okay. Yeah, I'm just going to do an easy eye look. So I got to get the show on the road this morning. I'm kind of running a little late, but that's okay. I'm still figuring it out. I'm still kind of trying to wake up. And I'm telling you, like, I just am like, this sickness took it out of me, guys. I don't even know. I've never had the flu that bad. I think I recall having the flu that bad one time when I was like a toddler or something. I just remember being really sick. That's what that reminded me of. This flu reminded me of that. It was awful. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. I keep getting ads for the chat putting clear putting foundation. Nope, it sure doesn't. That's right, disgusting people should be lifted. Oh, wait. People should be lifting one another up. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. But lifting each other up doesn't bring any views, you know? That's why they don't do that. Because they want to just continue whatever fights or brawls or whatever that they have going on, you know, with people. I mean, you guys know what I've been through on this platform, right? I won't keep rehashing it. And, oh gosh, my eyes are like really watery. I'm probably going to turn my fan just like right in my face. But at the same time, it's like I'm sick and my eyes water when I'm sick. So, I don't know. Ah, yeah, you literally got the most views for sticking up for someone you shouldn't have done, right? I mean, that's the truth. That is the truth. And that's how it goes, you know? It's just so stupid. Clear Vaseline? Beyonce uses it. No, I haven't. But you know what though? I can't just use clear Vaseline on my face because all my discoloration. That would just make my look like a greasy, discolored mess. Unfortunately, like I wish, you know, like if I didn't have any skin problems, I probably wouldn't wear makeup. So, but here we are. Plus, I don't like doing too much to my face or my hair, because it ages you, you know. And yeah, the less that I can do is the best. But I have to cover this up. Yeah, that's why I don't wear makeup every day. Like every single day, I don't not wear makeup. Like I just don't. Like if I'm going to the store, I don't wear makeup. Have you been through a lot, honestly, on here? I'm sorry. That sucks. I know how that can be. Yeah, you don't share everything, right? I don't share everything either. But some of the main things that I've been through on here, I have shared. And people don't believe you anyway, so what difference does it make? Right? What difference does it make? Doesn't make any difference. But all that matters is like who you surround yourself with, and that comes to real life too. Like, um, I kind of just go by the rule of what I do in real life. Oh, it's supposed to blur. They're wearing you down with ads. Putty foundation. It looks interesting. Okay, okay, I'm intrigued now because it blurs. Because I'm like, I can't just put a clear thing on my face and expect, like, but yeah, if it does all that, now I'm gonna look into it. I can try it out for you guys and see if it works. Yeah, like for my channel, like when I would make the most money, it was when I was clapping backers at somebody, or if I was fighting with somebody. You know, I'd roll in $300 a month. Like that's pretty big for such a small channel like me. But when I'm just doing me and I'm just doing my makeup and I'm doing my ASMR and I, you know, just chilling, I get like possibly $100 a month. It's like, okay, like, you know, so it's hard not to speak on certain things, especially if you're trying not to, because then you know you're just gonna get money. It's like the root of all evil. Yeah, your phone does listen to you. There's a setting that you can turn that off in your phone if you don't want like ads and shit. Like if you know what I mean? Like if you don't want it listening to you. But even then, I feel like it probably still does. Okay. I'm rolling. Okay, that's covered up, okay? My everything's covered. I feel like for the most part. Let me get my mirror. It's way back here. Um good enough. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to spray it down just a little bit. As my face is like dripping with setting spray. Yeah, it's hard. It's just, you know, it's hard on this platform. Especially if you get stuck, like, liking a certain thing, like, you know, or a certain person. And then you kind of get lumped into an algorithm or a group that you later on find out, oh, wait a second, this doesn't represent who I am, and this isn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You're already lumped into that section of YouTube, and it's really hard to climb out of. But I think if I can do it, anybody can, you know? Shows you what this world is turning into. Yeah, it's really getting ugly. Remember, like, Balenciaga? What does everybody think about Balenciaga? You do take very good care of your skin. Well, that's all you really got to do. I'm going to have to sell out and try to get some... get monetized because YouTube is already running ads. Yeah, they'll already run ads on you. Doesn't matter if you're monetized. If enough people are watching to where they can make coin off of your videos, they will. So, unless you're just completely, like, off-putting to the point, like, no ad company would want to have their name attached to your videos. Again, of course not against TOS, too, otherwise you'll lose your channel, but I'm saying, like, if you're just completely, like, something that nobody would want to have their name attached to, that's the only way to get ads away. Like, I mean, truthfully. So, yeah, you gotta embrace it. Just embrace it and whatever, you know? It is what it is. I'm gonna search. I've been taking care of my skin a lot ever since I was getting BoxyCharm all the time because they had a lot of skincare like coming to me, and I was like, yes. So I found so many great like serums and moisturizers and things like that that I absolutely love. And I like actually, I'm starting to take care of my skin a little bit more now that I'm noticing my skin changing, and so I'm like, oh, I can't just be like, oh well, and sleep with my makeup on like how I used to. Like I actually have to care about it, which is hard for me because I like to just, I'm like more of a tomboy. Like I'm like, I know it's weird because I'm a makeup channel technically. Very weird. I don't know how I got placed here. Okay, I don't know how this happened, but I am, and so freaking, where was I going with that? I have no idea. You think they did that on purpose? Ew. This world does glorify evil. That is true. That is true. So that's why I stepped away from the whole evil scene back in the 90s, because it was getting too fucking poppy, dude. Just kidding, not really. But you know what I mean? Like, in recovery, you have to believe in a power higher than yourself. I did. And here we are. A God-fearing woman now. For reals. I want to use the crap out of this palette still, you guys. And I know it's like Christmassy and stuff. But it can be anything. But I'm supposed to be doing an easy look, though. Hold on. Let me rethink this. I'm doing an easy look for Nika in case she stumbles across this. Excuse me. Any press is good. Ah! Any press is good press. You know what palette I only used once? It was this one. I only used it one time. I'm trying to think about this. You want to do an easy look? I'll show you an easy look. Ooh, edgy, yeah. I call them tryhards. Like they try too fucking hard to be different, you know? And that's why I just was like, oh, okay, this is not for me no more. Because I had kids and I got fat. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I don't like where it's going, and I gotta protect my kiddos, you know what I mean? It's kind of my number one, basically. So, I gotta watch what I say, how I do things. They keep me in line, really, they do. They keep me being a good person. Balenciaga, disgusting, evil, and vile. That's what I think of them. Me too. I think it's disgusting. And honestly, I think personally, I think it's a little bit deeper. I think there is a whole group of people, especially the higher ups, people that are richer, the 1%ers. They do dabble in, you know, evil shit. Like, not every single person that's a millionaire is like that. Or billionaire. I'm just saying, like Balenciaga. Like, come on. You know, you can research it. Like, the designer of the photo shoot, the producer and his helper, like, their social medias all show artwork and reference to that kind of thing. And it's been like that for years. I'm surprised nobody's even picked up on it until that ad came out. Because they've been like that. They've been like, they have some really sick people on their crew. But then you could argue, oh, it's just art. Which a lot of people do argue that, and that's fine. But to me, that's not art. To me, that's disgusting. And honestly, I do think the masses will not tolerate that shit. No matter how many higher ups and elite do that, you know what I mean? Because they're forgetting the majority of us don't have $2,000 to spend on a sweater, okay? They just assume, you know, and it's like, no, rich people. Modier products, Modier. The same thing happened in Greece. It escalated to the point where men openly took the little boy as a pet. Wait, what? Who? Maybe not in our life. You think the pendulum will swing back? I don't. I think there's no turning back from here. I think it's just going to get worse. But, with that being said, like, I don't think it's going to get so bad to the point where, I don't know, I can't explain. Like, it's not getting better, okay? Like, back in the day, remember how they were like, look at Elvis's legs, he's gyrating, that is so disrespectful and disgusting, right? And then from that, we went to Cardi B, okay? I'm just going to jump, okay? You know what I mean? All the old timers, all the people that came before me, my mom, they saw it coming, okay? They seen it coming, all right? They knew that the TV was the devil. They knew, okay? They just knew. It was weird because it's only gotten worse, you know? And when I was like back in school dancing, whatever, to like, I don't know, let's say I'm trying to think of like a trendy song. If you're horny, let's do it. Ride it, my pony. My mom's like, that is a disgusting song. I'm like, Mom, it's just music. She made me like return my Bone Thugs and Harmony. The devil be keeping me safe and in my place. My mom saw it. Here I am just like, what? The devil's keeping me safe and in my place. You know what I mean? And like, I wasn't really thinking about how that was affecting me. And when you're young, you just are like, whatever, like, life's life, whatever. You just like go with it. And that's what young kids do a lot of times. And without thinking about it. But it's just gotten progressively worse, in my opinion. Now we don't even have artists that make their own songs anymore. Like, they just throw shit together and then they put a bunch of fancy clothes on them, and then that's what, sells. They're trying to normalize. I know, they are. They absolutely are. And that I don't think will ever happen. I hope to God, and I pray, you guys, I pray almost hourly. And I hope to God that I don't ever see that happening in at least my kids' generation, and their kids' generation, if they decide to have kids. But I'm shook. I'm like, everything my mom said ended up happening. And I'm like, what the fuck? I just remember like being so like, whatever, like, you're just tripping. You're too paranoid. Like, and looking back on it now, I'm like, holy shit, she was right. That's why I moved out of California. Well, when I had to get sober, and everyone I knew in California drank and what have you. But, I got the fuck out of California because I kind of could see where everything was going. Like, once my sober eyes could see, and I was like, oh, hell no, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And I never looked back. These poor kids are so freaking confused. I know, it's sad. So I only use 2 colors, guys, and they look the same, except this one's a little bit lighter. Okay, so I did 2 colors, and then I love tinsel in this palette. Tinsel in this palette is everything. If you've got like just a shimmer, like a plain white shimmer, or tan shimmer, yeah. Looks like a little green got on it, but hold on. Just place it down. Place it down. And then drag it through. And then drag it through. I might put a little brown just to like help out the look. So you want us to look. There you go. How easy. You don't need very much. You don't need to put too much thought into it, really. I could also put some brown. That's disgusting, vegan. And I know that that's true. Like, I know that that's where this is going. I just can't. That's why I want to move. Like, I want to even move further out. Like, I want to bug out. Like, I want to... Okay, because I currently moved from my last place because the neighborhood got bad. It was getting ghetto, whatever. So we left, okay? But then, it don't matter. Like, if you're going to be around other individuals, I just want to go somewhere where there's nobody. And I teach my kids, and that's it, But eventually they're going to grow up, and they're going to make their own decisions. So I can't protect them forever. And then I don't want them to be these weird shut-ins that, like, have no life experience. So it's such a catch-22. It's so hard. You've heard a lot about Canada? Are you kidding? Shut up, vegan. No, they don't. Do they really? Wow. When I was a kid, I wasn't even thinking about that. I mean, granted, yeah, I played doctor, but who doesn't? Like, let's be real. Because you're curious, you know? But, like, dude, you don't know what you're... It's ridiculous, dude. I can't imagine. That's just... I can't. I need... My eyes are watering, so I have to get, like, a brush that doesn't have anything on it, so I can smooth this out a little bit. Am I doing an easy makeup look? Please tell me this is easy. Because I don't even know what an easy makeup look is. I'm trying to think about that. I could have used my liquid eyeshadow. That probably would have been the best for an easy makeup look. Because then you don't have to do very much. Without parents' knowledge? No. Are you kidding? Oh my god. That's pocket full. That doesn't even sound like that's okay. I don't think that's, are you sure you didn't just see that on a TikTok video or some shit? You know what I mean? Like, are you sure? I don't even see how that could be. I don't even have kids. Yeah. Oh, it drives me. It's a big part of my anxiety. This world. It's. Yeah. You sure? Wow. I didn't even know that. Now I'm even more paranoid about shit. I swear, the what is it? The Amish? They have the right idea. I'm telling you, they have the right idea. They're smart. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's awful. It's truly. I mean, it's. I don't understand. I mean, but much like how you build your channel, you build your followers, and you keep around the good people, and you know you don't discuss too much of like bad stuff. You can create your I'm trying to convince myself not to bug out. I'm gonna bug out. I'm trying to be like, you don't need to move to the boonies. I'm already kind of in the boonies, but like I want to be like I want to be in a mountain somewhere hidden where my kids are safe, where I can't even get internet service. You know, like that's what I'm talking about. I think that's gonna be my next move. I hope this was an easy makeup look. Because I really don't know what easy makeup looks are anymore, I don't think. Because I don't just put makeup on regularly, I just do to do looks and stuff. So it's hard for me to like... Maybe next time for an easy makeup look, I'm just going to grab some liquid eyeshadow and then blow it out and just leave it alone and put some mascara on and call it good. Because that's what I can think of when it comes to like easy makeup looks. But yeah, today's day and age, I try so hard not to focus on the bad in the world and know that there are good people despite, you know, everything, that there's good people out there. And there's people that see that this is wrong. And that's why you gotta pick your state appropriately. You know? I never thought I would consider myself conservative. But here we are, folks. Here we are. It's crazy. I'm just tripping out. Like, how the heck? You know? And I don't really consider I'm leaning conservative. I don't want to call myself conservative. I lean conservative. Okay? Um, I never even thought there would be a day in hell that I would see that ever in my life. But they ain't giving me a choice. They're backing all parents into a corner. We're breeders. We're breeders, right? We're all in a corner. Scared. And am I going to be on the wrong side of history? Maybe. Fuck it. I don't care. Let me be. You're easy makeup hair. I've got like a cluster of moles right here and a cluster of them right here. I never had that until I like got into my 30s. Yeah. I think I was like almost 30. And you know, I used to commend anti-religious people that were good, and they're like, wow, they don't need a reason to fucking be good. You know, they're just good inherently. And I used to like think that that was such a good thing. You know, like, wow, look at these people. They don't need some, you know, God to be like, hey, don't do this, this, and this. They're just fucking good. And that's what I thought was so great. But again, you guys, I mean, I would have been sober, what, 12 years? So my come to God moment was like 12 years ago. And I was like, nah, dude, I need to find a power greater than myself, whatever that looks like, whatever that is. And I became religious. No, I'm not perfect. Nobody fucking is. Most people, some people are good inherently, but most people aren't. Yeah. Yeah, religion does keep, I mean, it keeps kind of like a line in the sand. Where at first I was like, this line needs to be fucking tossed. There needs to be no fucking line. What is this line, you know? But now I get it. I understand it now. I get it. Makes perfect sense. But well, this doesn't mesh well with this mascara. I'm like a tri mascara kind of girl. I put on 3 coats of 3 different mascaras. Thank you, Just Anne, for teaching me this wonderful trick. But yeah, you gotta wait. You gotta hurry up and do it before it gets hard. Then it doesn't work, and it kind of did get hard already, so that's okay. It's all right. We're good. It's okay. So it's not a fashion show. It's just YouTube. It's just you guys. We're good. Kindness doesn't cost. Wait. Yeah, you don't know what someone else is going through. It's true. Be kind to everybody. Yeah. You know, I mean, I'll slip up here and there. Not gonna lie, I'm not perfect. I'll get caught up and I'll see something and I'll be like, oh, hell no. You know, I'll put my 2 cents in. But again, it's nothing to the degree of what certain individuals have done to me. It's nowhere near that. And so I kind of like give myself a little bit of a pass. Just a little one. I'll never stoop to the level of some people. We should all be more like Metrosonic. How cute. Huh. No, he's good people. I mean, there's good people out there, you guys. And everybody has potential to be a good person. I mean, I try. I do, believe it or not. And I have to ask myself, if I didn't have kids, would I be trying to be a really good person? And the answer is probably not, which is pretty sad. So I need to make it to more meetings. Oh my god, and I haven't had therapy in like forever because I was sick. I had to cancel like 2 therapy sessions. So my mind is not okay. Coming off medication, haven't had therapy. I'm a little not doing okay. But it's nice to have you guys here and hang out with and to chat and to discuss crazy shit. You know, it's fun. I think it's fun to talk about all kinds of stuff. Nothing's off limits in my chat except for like one person. That's my CPS caller. Aside from that, I'll talk about everything. Or anyone connected to my CPS caller too. I don't like want to give them the time of day. Just put a little like a little shimmer down. Actually, you know what I like better than Fendi? You know what I like better than this? I'll tell you. Where is it? Didn't I have it out? You guys, this is most of my channel. I'm looking for shit half the time, okay? I'm sorry. I mean, I can't even get myself together. My God, okay. I like this shimmer, Natasha Denona, much better than Fenty. Is it Fenty or Fendi? Does anybody know? Because I sure shit don't. Alright. Hold on. I don't care. I still want to glitter. I still want to glow. There we go. Very good. Alright. Not too much. Wasn't that easy? I feel the same way. But that's kind of why, because I used to like kind of try to upload almost like every other day, or like, you know, like have a set, like do one ASMR a week, do one look a week, do a try on a week, and like, hasn't been that way. But I have to call, tomorrow I have to call my therapist and be like, listen, I need to see you. Like, I don't care what you have to do, drop some people. I'm just kidding. Holidays are very hard for me. I lost my daughter to leukemia, and I have horrible depression. I would know how to live without my daughter, so I don't understand what that's about, and I'm so sorry. That's not okay. Fuck yeah, do it, vegan. Should I do the extreme bang thing again? Remember when I had bangs? Should I do it? Should I do it live? Don't do it, don't catch your hair when you're depressed. Why? That's what we do. Come on, it's fun. You know it's fun. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Sorry I still sound like a raspy chain smoker. Actually, I think it kind of sounds sexy. It'll make you feel worse. I did it before. Yeah, I've done it. I think we all have. How cool. I'm going to go check out Vegan's mullet video. Stay positive, even though it's really hard sometimes, guys. And yeah, I will see you when I see you. I'm gonna try so hard to do an ASMR tonight. I'm gonna try so hard. Fingers crossed that I actually can do it. Yeah, she can put her link in here. Do it live. Ha 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 ha. She's always trying to set me up for failure, I swear, vegan dolls. I'm just kidding. No, you know I'm kidding. Yeah, I might. I don't know. I want to let it grow in a little bit more. Like, oh, I'm not going to show you guys. On my TikTok, I showed, like, all the hair that I've pulled out due to stress. And coming off my medication, let's be real. And it's growing back, finally. It took a minute, dude, because I wouldn't stop. And so now, like, once that grows in a little bit more, I can do some thick bangs and pull it from the back, like how you suggested, vegan. Like, pull it from, like, back here, as opposed to, like, the little wispy ones I had. But I kind of like the wispy ones, because then you can just, like, brush your hair, like, to the side, and it goes in. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go. No more discussion of bangs. Stay positive, and I will catch up with you guys soon. I think that's it. Yeah. And I'm sorry for those of you suffering through depression, anxiety, whatever. It doesn't what's the word? Define you, okay? And I turn to God a lot when I feel some kind of way. And that may not be the answer for everybody, but it's what helps me. Medication and God. Anyway, love you. Bye.